Hello everyone. Oh, the camera's not too high. Maybe that's better. Um, I'm doing my 11 and 12 week pregnancy vlog. I have finally completed the first trimester, so this is really good. I'm in my bathroom, so there might be an echo. I'm sorry about that. But I decided to do this a little bit different this week. I'm gonna go over what happened last week and this week, and then I thought I would do the looking back on my pregnancy tag. And even though I'm only 12 weeks pregnant today, I figured I would modify the tag a little bit so that it's like looking back on my first trimester. So first, let's get into what happened on week 11 and 12. I've been feeling really good. I don't feel sick anymore. My appetite has come back to normal. I am eating candy again, whereas before I hated anything sweet. I could pretty much eat anything and I feel fine. Like anything I want to eat and I feel fine. I'm not having any cramping anymore. I'm not having any, still fatigue. I'm still getting pretty tired, but not as bad as before. My breasts are just heavy now. They don't hurt or anything. What else can I say? I feel really good. I'm really excited that I finally got through this first trimester. I've told more people at work. I just can't keep my mouth shut. So I plan on doing my Facebook and Instagram announcement next week once I get a ultrasound picture. So that's something we're gonna do. I got this last week, which is a little baby shoes. I hope you can see them. I got these at Target. They were $7.99. They're little Carter shoes. And I tried to get neutral shoes so I could use them as part of my announcement. But my sister says they look like boy shoes. So I don't know if I'm going to still use them. I think they're gender neutral, but they could be boys. I don't know. They're still cute. And me and my husband just look at them all the time. We're like, oh, look at the little feet. It's just becoming more and more real now. I have gained a total of 2 pounds. So here's the thing. I got pregnant when I was on vacation. So when I came back from vacation, I gained a total of 7 pounds. And so that, I don't use that as I used the weight I was when I came back from vacation as my starting weight, not the weight before. I hope this is not too confusing because I know I gained weight on vacation. I don't think that's pregnancy weight. So I think I've only gained 2 pounds. I've gained 2 pounds since finding out I was pregnant. My clothes fit everywhere else except my stomach. My stomach is huge and it's really weird because I don't think it's supposed to be this big this early on. So I've been thinking that maybe I'm having twins. Now, you guys don't know me, but for the past 2 years, I've been speaking like identical twin girls. I was going to name them London and Paris, and yeah. But now that doesn't sound like a good idea, so I don't know if because I've been speaking that in the universe for so long that now I have twins. And the thing is, because I didn't have a first ultrasound at 8 weeks, I have no idea what's going on in my belly. I haven't heard the heartbeat. I haven't seen the baby. So I just feel super big, and I don't think it's normal for a singleton pregnancy. So I guess we'll find out next week if it's twins or not. What else? Me and my husband went to Babies R Us. First time being pregnant. 'Cause we've gone before as just a couple looking around being weird. But first time being pregnant, looking around, and then actually looking at the prices of everything. It's been crazy. But that's been the past 2 weeks. It's been really fun and, chill, laid back. So I will get into the questions. So again, I'm modifying this for the first trimester. And I want to do this at the end of my second trimester, and then finally at the end of my pregnancy, ending, around maybe 38 weeks, I'll do it again. So, again, this is the looking back on my pregnancy tag. I saw Anastasia Ruby family do it, and I love her. She used to do baby names, and she's so funny, and I just love her choices in baby names. But I'll do the tag. First question is, what's one thing you would change about your pregnancy? I don't think I would change anything, because I guess just the symptom of being nauseous. That's the only thing I haven't liked so far, because that was like really weird. I felt not like myself during that time, but everything else has been fine. Most surprising symptoms. This is my first time looking at the questions. Most surprising symptom, definitely the nausea. Because I'm not a person that throws up. I usually can eat whatever. I could eat junk food all day and feel fine. So for me to have like this feeling where I couldn't eat something, or I felt like I was going to throw up, or the smell of foods and all that stuff, that was like the weirdest thing for me, because I've never been like a picky eater or anything. And then having to eat pickles all the time, that was just weird. Something every pregnant woman should know, something every pregnant woman should know. I might have to edit this because I have to think of it. Every pregnant woman should know. I'll come back to it. Funniest thing that happened while you were pregnant. A funny thing that happened was definitely the pickle situation with my husband, because he hates pickles. Like, he didn't even want to open a jar of pickles for me, and I was eating two in each hand and just eating them all over around him and stuff, and I thought that was funny. I think also was surprising my husband. That's the funniest thing. His reaction when I told him was hilarious. I still watch that video. I'm just like, he is the craziest person. What's the one thing you couldn't get enough of? Definitely the pickles. Definitely the pickles. At first it wasn't the pickles. At first it was salt and vinegar chips, and it was pasta salad. But then once I realized that I was craving a pickle, I went through like jars, like nothing. One thing that annoyed you the most about the pregnancy, the nausea and the being sleepy all the time, because I couldn't get anything done. Me and my husband, we have businesses outside of our job, so there was things that I needed to do, but I would fall asleep. And I couldn't help it. I was so sleepy tired. I didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't want to do anything. It was really annoying. I know it's super annoying for my husband too. A word of advice for pregnant women. Take your prenatals, because I think that's going to help with feeling sick. And take them as soon as possible. Because I didn't have any vitamins for maybe a week, and that was like the worst week ever. So get your prenatals, stock up on them, get a lot of snacks around you, everything that you need. Just try to be as comfortable as possible. Your favorite snack food while you were pregnant? I already answered that. Food that made you sick while you were pregnant. Anything sweet, which is so weird for me, but anything that was sweet. During the first trimester, I mean, cakes were nasty, cupcakes, candy, like pancakes. Anything that had even remotely sweet was just like, it was just disgusting to me. And it's so weird now, because now that since last week, I think I had a cookie. I think I just spontaneously ate a cookie, and since then, there's sweets everywhere for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Because I'm a sweets person, and it was so weird for me to not like sweets before. Silly thing I cried about while I was pregnant. There was one night where I was craving lasagna. I just needed it. So I was already home and my husband was on his way home from work, and I texted him or called him and said, hey, go to Olive Garden, get me some lasagna. He went and he got me lasagna, and he comes home and I take the fork to dig in, and I can't eat it. Just something about it. And I think it may have been soft cheese because it had ricotta cheese in it. I think maybe that was my body telling me not to eat it or something. But, oh my gosh. And I just cried. I was just like, what am I supposed to do? Starve? Because I was just like, I was so hungry. And I thought I wanted lasagna. But as soon as it got here, I couldn't eat it. There was nothing I wanted. And this is when I think a day later, I figured out that I needed vinegary things. But it was like the worst feeling. And I was just crying. And my husband was just like, ugh, what do I do? And it's just weird. Anyways. Last question is names that you considered. Honestly, we have been thinking about names so much. And before I had a list of names that I wanted completely out the door. No, okay, the list is not completely out the door. I just have expanded it so much. Like, I love every name now. And I'm afraid to say any online because I don't want anyone to take them. So, I have my baby name app. I watch names daily. I don't watch them. I'm subscribed. I follow on Instagram Names Daily. She posts new names every day. I watch baby name videos. Tulip by Any Other Name, Anastasia Ruby. I am into baby names, and every name that they talk about, I love. Boy, girl, unisex, trendy, classic. I have no direction. I think I need to hear the baby, see the little person, get an idea of who is growing inside me, and then I'll be more open to it. But right now, it's all a mystery. So that's the tag. Next week will be very exciting. I won't be doing a video on Thursday. I'll be doing it on Friday because I'll be at my appointment. So I'll be by myself. My husband will meet me later, but I'm going to take you guys on the appointment with me like last time. And this time, I'm going to see my baby and I'm going to hear her heartbeat because they guaranteed me that I would this time. So, they don't want me to raise hell. And I think that's it. I wanted to do this video. I wanted to make it short and sweet, not too long. So, I hope everyone's doing well. Darkest Berry, girl, I'm waiting for your videos because I know a BFP is coming soon. I'm waiting for it. I think you're funny and you are such a cool person. And I can't wait to see that BFP. And baby dust to everyone else out there that's trying. And I'll talk to you guys later. Or I'll see you next week. Bye.